Now, I've never met Billy Graham, but I did interview the Dalai Lama at his home in northern India.
Is it somewhat like that?
Well, I was going to ask you that. The Dalai Lama opened with a prayer, and I interviewed Desmond Tutu in his church in Cape Town. He opened with a prayer. And you do have a sense around these very spiritual people that you've somehow been touched. And I wondered if it's affected you in any way spiritually.
Well, we would have prayer from time to time during these interviews. And it's hard not to be in Billy Graham's presence without thinking about the huge power of his faith. It's not possible to ignore that.
With someone like, say, Billy Graham, I think one can see all the symptoms of a self-conscious fraud. I mean, someone who doesn't believe any of this at all, but is a reasonably good businessman. I have a reason for thinking that, apart from the terrible appearance that he gives in public, the appallingly phony appearance, I mean to say. There was a Canadian Billy Graham, a contemporary of his, who north of the border was that crusade embodied, called James Templeton, who wrote a memoir about the point when he himself realized that what he was talking was complete nonsense, and no sensible person could believe it. And he went to Billy Graham and said, well, look, here's what's happened to me. Can you really go on saying this stuff? And Graham basically says, it's too late to stop now. And lots of people expect it of me, and, you know, we're in business. And that's what I think is the case with a surprisingly large amount of it. But I'm not, I don't want to sound vulgar about it. I mean, I know a lot of people to whom religion means everything, or a very great deal, and who don't try to profit from it, and don't stand to profit from it either. So I don't reduce everything to a racket, but I think that racketeering is and always has been an important part of religion. Some religions simply are rackets. Scientology, for example, or Mormonism. It's nothing more than the record of a successful con job.